So I guess, yeah, just in terms of MBD beyond what's in Creo. So as you've seen, there's a few different options there. Ben's giving you the basics of how we get started, what it looks like. But there's a lot more to MBD than just, I guess, replacing the drawing and doing it in Creo. So I guess the ultimate aim is the technical data pack that you send out to your suppliers or customers, whatever else you work with. But let's talk about how this goes beyond Creo. So if you go to the next slide, Ben. So I know a lot of people who are on the call today are using Windchill for managing their Creo data. So that's a big part of it as well as the visualization side of that. So we can configure our workers to publish the MBD information so they can be seen inside of Creo View, inside of Windchill. If you go to the next slide, Ben. And there are tools within Creo View for helping us, how do we review that? Like in the old days, you'd open up the PDF or the printed off drawing, even get your red pen out, or maybe mark up the PDF in 2D. So inside Creo View, there is a design check review. So therefore, reviewing and approving those individual dimensions, MBD side of things. There's also a tool in there for comparing between different versions of a model. Right, compare Rev A with Rev B and show me the differences you can see there in the slide, okay? So we can do all those sorts of checks and stuff like that as well through these tools, okay? Moving beyond that, the other big part of that is, Ben talked about, MBDs are really around capturing that PMI information, right? So again, within Windchill, I know there's some people on the call today who are using Windchill for doing some of their manufacturing information as well. So the idea is that PMI information from Creo can be flagged, publishes inside Creo View, publishes inside our manufacturing planning, okay? So even in our downstream viewables and manufacturing process information we generate from Windchill from the original CAD, all that information is there, things like control characteristics and stuff like that as well, okay? So it flows right through the entire digital thread. Next slide, Ben. So in terms of how we send this information out, so Ben talked about the annotated Creo model. You can save a Creo View file if you're not using Windchill. You can just save a Creo View PVZ file out, which can have all those annotations that can be viewed inside Creo View Express. We've got companies that are doing that with their suppliers. Obviously in Windchill we talked about that. One of the big things is Step AP242. So that is the vendor neutral file format, standardized file format that supports all of that PMI information, including all of the semantic references, which is very important, because the idea is that then gives you a machine-readable file that can be used as part of your technical data pack. Okay, so we can send that out. The other things inside the technical data pack, there might be BOM information, documentation, process information, all that kind of stuff. There might be first article inspection sheets, all that kind of stuff, again, which we can store and manage in Windchill and make that a part of our pack, okay? I guess moving beyond just what is in the PTC suite of things, there are other add-ons as well that can do things. These are some of the examples that are out there. So like 3D PDF, some companies want, their suppliers want a PDF file to look at and read rather than a Creo View, although Creo View Express is free. So Theorem, they have a 3D PDF publisher that can publish that 3D PDF straight out from Creo with that information inside it. So all of those views and other bits and pieces of geometry. So that's something that you can get if you have to provide 3D PDF. Maybe that can go into the technical data pack, although you'll still probably want the step file as well for being able to read that information in machines downstream. Okay, first article inspection. So CapVidia have a tool for doing this. Again, it gives you the ability to export quality information format. So then we can use that to generate bill of characteristics. You can export out a smart Excel report, which then gives you automated ISO standard reporting on that information. And even once you've gone and run that through your system, right, you can even bring that information back in and load that up into the MBD model inside the tool and see how it compares what the machine read versus what you had in the system. So some examples. There are other things out there. There's tools for color coding Creo models based on tolerance stacks, a whole bunch of different things out there, right? So there's a lot more to MBD than just what's in Creo. Okay, all right. And I guess in terms of customers that are doing this sort of stuff, there's a whole bunch of companies out there doing this. Actually, Ben, can you just hit next one? I think there's a couple of animations that didn't come through in this first. First one, there we go. Okay, across a whole range of different industries, right? So obviously, aerospace and defense is heavily represented there because you know they are definitely moving towards these areas to reduce that need. But there's also you know automotive, consumer products, and other things as well.